We tend to fall off in a lot of those numbers. So if you can see Minneapolis 39, 36 in Des Moines, and 32 in Sioux Falls. I want you to remember that number because if you take a look at the advisories right now in place, there's dense fog advisories from Minnesota into Missouri, including places like Sioux Falls. Take a look at the visibility. Just a quarter mile of visibility right now in Sioux Falls. So that is dense fog. And it is the potential for freezing fog, too, on some of those trees and branches. Probably not as much the road surfaces if the ground is a little warm, but do be extra cautious out there. Lots of fog lining up through the central tier, mid-60s. There's some warmth coming back in, that sunshine making a little bit of a difference, even though it is just November sun. Here's what happens as we go through Friday. Low pressure system is on, this is Saturday. The low pressure system is on the move. So as we go into the weekend, we've got the warmth coming back in, a little breeze. The numbers fairly tame here in the 50s. Depends on who you want to cheer for. Right now, Oregon undefeated. I'm hoping that they can take a loss, even though I don't typically love cheering for Wisconsin, which I love the state, just don't love the football team. Here we are. Cold air comes in on Sunday. Makes it a little breezy across some of the northwest. Chicago, though, staying mild as the clouds increase. I know there's another football game in the Windy City as we head through Sunday. Should stay dry for that game, but it becomes mostly cloudy. Southwest, we're going to collect some of that Gulf Pacific moisture and start to carve it out across the plains. It adds the chance for rain in the forecast as we go into Monday and Monday evening across some of Iowa, Missouri. So there will be spots looking at the potential for heavy rain, even some flooding. And then on top of it, there will be at least the chance for some snow into the plains here. Certainly also getting a little cooler. Most spots in the northern tier of the nation have at least experienced that frost once or so, but there's more potential as we head through November that we could see that working its way through portions of the south too. So adding in that cold air, keep in mind if you've got any plants out there, that does depend on where your gardening zone is, whether we still have the growing season ongoing, what you might need to do. Frost advisories and those types of things are only issued when the growing season is still in place. So for the northern tier of the nation, that's already out of the question. One thing, though, that you can do to prepare your home for winter and just any winter activities, you want to make sure that you're weatherproof. Keep those tree branches away from the side of the house. This is the time of year when we tend to find those winds really